Okay, welcome to this live webinar. Yes, welcome to the live webinar. And tonight we are looking at 10 top business ideas for women to start from home. 10 super top profitable business ideas that you can start from the comfort of your home. And very shortly, I'll be bringing up my guest on this show tonight. Yes. So I need you to please stay tuned to the end of this show because it's going to be very informative and educative. So I'd like you to please right now do not allow anything to distract you. Don't allow anything to disconnect you from, from your PC. So I want you to, or from your device. So I want you to quickly get ready because very shortly I'll be bringing up my guest, and she's loaded. This woman is loaded and she's super ready to share. In fact, if you can stay to the end of this program, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn a lot because this woman that I'm bringing up is loaded and she's ready to dish out profitable business ideas for women out there so that you can learn how to make money or earn money from the comfort of your home. And without wasting time, I'll be bringing up very shortly. And but I want you to do me a favor. Invite your friends, invite your family members, and let them be part of this live show because on the Impact Podcast with Taiwo Balogun, it is always loaded with information, and not just information, they are transformative information. And we don't just share information, we share information that transform your business, your pocket, and your bank account. All right. So without wasting time, let me bring up my guest. Welcome on board, Mrs. Sandra.
Thank you
Don't
so
mind
much.
me. I like calling people Mrs., especially when you are married. I like calling you Mrs. Welcome.
Right.
So
Thank you so much.
she's also known as a Sandypreneur, a versatile professional who is committed to ensuring sustainable business growth with a positive societal impact. So, without wasting your time, let me allow her to do what she's there for. She's here to share with you 10 businesses that will transform your bank account. Over to you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, sir. Good
Welcome.
evening, everyone. Thank you for having me here. And thank you for such a wonderful, because at this time, it's a very, very crucial to have a bit having an is a no-brainer at this point in time where we are now. So you can always get one from this. Just we're running behind time already, so I wouldn't take much of your time. As a woman, as a woman, married or unmarried, I am someone who is actually very, very, very interested when it comes to women, because I believe that when you empower a woman, you empower a generation. Also, as women that have kids, our children look up to us for inspiration. When they see that we are go-getters, when they see that we are people who keep pushing, of course, they grow to understand that, and it helps to shape their lifestyle. So I'll go into it now. There are so many business ideas everywhere. There's literally a business idea everywhere you look. So one thing I want you to understand is that it's not about having a business idea, it's about executing it.
Mm.
You getting anything from this session today would be when you implement everything that you have learned here today. We'll be giving so many juicy ideas, but it's left to you to just pick one thing that you know you would run with. And when you run with it, you definitely have good testimonials to give. Now, starting a business usually involves a lot of money, capital, either big or small. And that is one of the things that discourages most women, especially stay-at-home moms, from doing business. Many of them, especially even those that don't have supportive partners, find it difficult to start something. And they keep dying in silence with having no one to speak for them. So I've concentrated today's session on business ideas that you can start even with zero capital. Yes. So stick with us, and please ensure that you drop your comments, drop questions, and encourage us in the comment section. Thank you so much. So number one, I'll be starting with food business. When people hear about food business, they're like, with the cost of food stuff and everything, how do I go about it? What do I do? How do I get the capital? But you can actually start food business with 0 naira. Ask me how. Now, there's something called a pre-order, right? And many businesses, even the ones that are very big on social media that you know about, have used this business model to actually scale their businesses. Now, all it would take for you is to know how to market. Every business idea that I'm going to speak about today is dependent on how well you can market yourself or your skill or what you have to offer. No matter how good the idea is, if you do not know how to market, it's going to be a problem. So ensure that you know how to market. And marketing these days is so easy. From the comfort of your home, from your phone, you can actually reach a vast array of your target audience or customers online, even internationally. There are a lot of food businesses here in Nigeria now that are sending cooked food across borders. So if they can do it, there's nothing that you cannot do. So I spoke about food businesses. Now, how would it work? All you need to do is get someone to, I actually even always say that business owners, no matter how small you are, learn how to do simple graphics. It doesn't cost anything. For example, Canva is free. You can get Canva. It has already made templates that can help you to easily just draft up something. It mustn't be professional from the start. So just get such kinds of apps, put up like a flyer or something, and then post it. Start from who you know, post it on your WhatsApp. Tell people that you now make food bowls, you now make food trays. You can cater for their events or their parties. So when people maybe have something to do or have events and they don't have anyone to make food for them, they can send you orders. And when they're sending their orders, they make payments. When they make this payment, you take out of the payments that has been sent to you, whether 70%, whether 50%, or however it is that you agree with your customer, you get the foodstuffs, you get your gas and every other thing that you need. You make the food and you deliver it. Many vendors, even nowadays, take 100% payments. So once you're done doing that, you send profits. Now imagine you have a turnover of, you start and you have a turnover of 5 food bowls or 5 food trays, and the next week you're having 7 or 10. You keep growing till you get to the point where if you decide you want to start making with your money and sending out, you can do that. Of which I usually tell people, just create what is needed. And the pre-order model, the pre-order pattern is excellent. You usually most times stand zero. Let me not say zero, stand a very, very little risk factor compared to when you use your money to make the food and then the customer tells you, I don't want it, or why is it, and they don't end up paying you. So that is one business that if you are very good in the kitchen, if you know that you are excellent with cooking. Funny thing is, you may feel like every other person is cooking food. No, there are busy moms, there are bachelors, there are family settings and family people, husband, wife, and children. They don't have time. And with the way the economy is now, everybody is busy. So when you sit down and say, who will buy? A lot of people are looking for what it is that you have to give. So all you need to do is, number one, identify your target market. Am I going to be dealing with busy moms? Am I going to be dealing with bachelors? When you identify them, you know how to sell to them, you know how to reach them, you know how to approach them, right? So food business is actually excellent. Please, this is for people who can make leaking food. If you know that your food is not good enough, I'm not saying you're bad cooks, but I mean, there are levels to these things. If you know that your food is amazing, you cook well, and whenever people eat from you, they're always praising you and all that, and you know your way around the kitchen, this is one business you should actually consider. I hope I'm communicating. Please type in the chat box if you're actually following. I would like to see your responses. Thank you. The second one, still on food, is organizing classes. Do you know that a lot of people are making so much money online from teaching others how to cook. You think everybody knows how to cook? Not. A lot of people do not know how to cook. Wow. So we are looking for people like you who have probably, you might have learned maybe before you had your kids, or along the line in your life, you have maybe probably attended some culinary institute or something, or you just have the natural talent to, you know, cook well and cook maybe international, intercontinental dishes, or native food that you know that is not common, or something that you know people are looking for. Now the trick is for you to actually find out what people are looking for. Don't start something because you feel like people are going to buy. No, what are they looking for? What are their pain points? And how can you get them? There are so many ways you can get them. Online, for example, let me take Instagram. If you go under the comment section of some of the people who are already established in these businesses, you see comments, maybe on blogs, maybe somebody post about food or something. You see comments, you see people telling, I don't know how to make it. Okay, good. Some days ago, there was one of the blogs posted something and said, what kind of food still gives you problem in the kitchen? Something around that kind of question. And I commented, I said, akara. So for whatever reason, whenever I make akara, it ends up having legs and it just doesn't float, right? And I know I'm good in the kitchen, but akara just tries to prove very, very stubborn. Right? And under my comments, I got lots of people telling me, oh, do this and do that.
Akara is just the stubborn one.
Sorry?
I say akara is just stubborn.
Akara is not the one that wants to fall my hand. For whatever reason, it always sinks and then it has legs, like it wants to run away. Wow. So I under that particular comment, I got to understand that I wasn't the only one, as I got a lot of responses. Now imagine you organize the cooking class. And you say, I'm going to be teaching how to make, how do I brand this thing? Sorry, I have to brand everything to make it look nice. I'm going to teach you how to make maybe my signature akara recipe, or akara we go hardvad, or akara we go, you know, something like that. And you tell them, oh, everybody who wants to learn akara, you're paying 2,500 naira for a weekend cooking class, a one-day class. Imagine if you had people sign up for that, the comfort of your home. You might just decide to film it in your kitchen while you're frying akara and we are watching you. And we will pay you for it. Trust me. I don't want to give some examples, but people are making good money from online cooking classes. If you are sleeping on that, I know that you are excellent in doing it. Some people don't know how to make custard. Pap is a problem for them till tomorrow. Now imagine you were teaching new moms or pregnant moms how to make pap. So they are preparing for when their child is 6 months plus. And you're teaching them how to make good pap. You think people will not sign up?
Excuse me, Sandypreneur. So some people don't know how to make pap?
Yes, they end up making ocean in place of pap. Some people don't. I don't know. You will need to be more on blogs because you see this thing. You see business ideas everywhere. Some people don't know how to make pap. Custard is also a problem.
Seriously?
Yes. Wow. Exactly.
Wow.
So when they make it, it ends up. Someone said, "Oh, I went to my husband to be took me to our family house, their family house, and imagine that the first thing the mother-in-law said was, I should come and make custard in the kitchen. Somebody help me." Oh. She did not know. Yeah, she was scared. She was already scared. And so you can imagine people will sign up for these things.
And that's a big problem, seriously. To buttress your point, like you said, that the first thing is to look for the pain point, as in starting any business idea. And I love that in the sense that a lot of people just want to come to the market without understanding the pain point of their target audience. And like you said, you mentioned too now food business, online cooking class, and online cooking class, like you said from your experience, from what you just shared now, is a huge market.
It's a huge market.
Huge market. So let me allow you to dish out more because I'm writing.
All right.
You see my note, my sticky note and my
So as I was saying, it's a huge market. Now that's even away from from food. Some people want to learn how to make good skincare products for their children. A lot of children have been bleached knowingly or unknowingly because their parents or their moms have patronized some organic luxury lines or skincare professionals.
Wow.
A lot of people want to know, what can I mix? Can I mix ori and honey? It's gonna give me something. Will it make my child okay without bleaching? So if you are good at stuff like that, and you have not putting one or two together to say, okay, how can I get these moms? And it is not even hard to get these moms, for example. This is not a marketing class, so I don't want to deviate so much, but marketing is still at the crux of this whole class, right?
Sure.
You go to, for example, if it's online, you go to some blogs, they are literally screaming with moms, working moms, new moms, pregnant women. And you go there, interact with them, and you get them to attend your class, right? So that's one thing you can actually do when it comes to organizing classes. Now, classes can be a whole wide array of options. I mean, you can teach people how to sew. I know somebody who teaches people how to sew from their houses, right? She teaches you how to make your own clothes with not too technical equipment. She just tells you, oh, you just need a sewing machine and this and that. And she teaches them from scratch till they become professionals.
Seriously? So they can do that online? Is that possible online?
Of course.
Wow.
Of course. I know someone, I don't want to mention names, right?
Yeah.
So these are options you can actually take. I don't want to dwell too much on cooking classes, but if you have questions, please drop them so that we can take them later.
Okay.
Another thing you can do that is bringing good money now is market errands.
Okay.
So yeah, market errands. I mean, personal shopping, market errands. Now, it is sounding like it's not from the comfort of your home, but at the end of the day, it is. It all takes, planning. If you're someone who loves to plan and schedule your time, amazing. I remember when, because I have like a souvenir business and I also have like a gifting business, right? When I started about 4 years ago, I did not start to be, I wasn't buying in bulk or wholesale or anything, right? I started first by, I wanted to just be like someone who would shop on order. So people wanted to do events, parties and all that, would send me their list. And then at that time I had 3 kids. I would use the time when they're in school, go to the market. Before I even go, I've arranged with the people that want to get it done for me. They already started printing. All I need to just go there, supervise, make sure that it's okay, package, send to the delivery person. And before my children close by 2:30, I'm home.
Wow.
Now, I don't want to mention how much I was making at that time, but I was making good money. What was I doing? I invested my time in marketing myself. Marketing, by the time I wasn't even going every day. I was collating orders. So I only go once a week. And I'm boxed up at the end of my runs. Now, that is just by the wayside. You can do foodstuff errands. Like I said, busy moms. Now, it's not the time when you say head of the house, women stay at home. Women are now very as busy as husbands nowadays. So nobody really has much time.
Everybody must be busy.
Everybody is on the run,
yes,
right?
So.
Because at the end of the day, except you are a trust fund kid, which I'm not, you have to get up and move.
Sure.
So when your husband is leaving by 5, sometimes the woman is leaving by 5:30. I remember when I was working 9 to 5, I leave home by 4:30 just to meet up with the staff boss. So you can imagine how hard it is for me to meet up with market runs. And we want to eat fresh food. We don't want to keep ordering food outside all the time. So there is a market for you there. There's a business for you there. Since you are a stay-at-home mom or you are a mom who wants to start a business from 0 naira, tell people to send their list to you. Go to the major markets. We have K2 markets. I even know someone who actually orders from Jos.
Wow.
Outside
really?
other states. Yes. When tomato was expensive, she was cashing out on a daily basis. I was actually like, actually, I will not gonna start this business. She wasn't even going to the market.
Wow. So she orders tomato from Jos.
She ordered tomato. I think tomato was like 150 or 140 at the time. And she was ordering for like 35 at that time.
Wow.
And selling to people in Lagos, I think, is it 50 or something? And she was still making, for a basket, she was making good money. And she was not even leaving her house. That was the funniest part. Because she had a connection with people in Jos, the delivery people that were delivering it, everything was organized. So there is a market for foodstuffs, errands, fresh food, all the good stuff. There is a market for it. If you're someone who is strong, if you're someone who knows your way around markets, that is one business idea you can take.
Wow.
So, Jared, do you have any question before I go ahead? Because I can see you nodding.
I have a question. Maybe
All right.
I will have to ask on the before you get to the end of the show. But this
All right.
market
Okay.
errand stuff, I remember
Yes.
during COVID. Yes, I remember during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
There's a woman that she is a teacher, and that time she was a widow, but she
Oh,
remarried now anyway. So she was a
okay.
widow, and she was also a teacher, and
Hmm.
he had a business, and at the point, at the middle of the COVID that you can't go out, you know what she was doing?
Yeah.
Because she works with the state government, she had her
Okay.
own car, and
Mhm.
she was getting order for us at my 12 market, that to
Imagine.
an extent I ordered for vegetables, meat, and stuff like that, and she brought it to our home. And
Mm-hmm.
because she's a civil servant, she can walk around and stuff like that. I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't even know that one could make money, make doing
Good money.
errand.
Good money. I
So
have a lot of them in my community. Trust me when I say they are making good money.
wow,
I
so
mean,
that's
it's
an
just that I cannot do
idea.
all the businesses, but if I want to start something, that is something I would definitely look
Wow.
at. So if you know your schedule is not very tight, that's one thing you can actually look at. And like you mentioned, I think most the COVID season brought out a lot of businesses that people were actually looking down on. This
Yeah.
particular food delivery and food in and delivery, it picked up immediately after, within, during and after COVID. And since then, they've not slowed down at all. So
Wow.
it's something that you can actually, take and cash out. It's all about the money.
So give us
So,
more, give us
and that,
more,
and
give
that,
us more. I'm ready
what
to
you
learn. I said, give us more. Me, I'm ready to learn anyway. I know my
said?
wife is also
Okay,
watching
I'm here to
anyway.
give you more.
All right.
Another one is online courses. Now, people usually say, who will buy courses? Let me tell you something. A lot of people are seeking knowledge. You are just the one you are not just where they are saying these things. That's why you don't know what's going on. People want to know about what is happening around them, about what they can do, about this, about that. So, what the secrets with online courses is teach topics that are solving a problem. Always make sure that you don't just come out and put generic topics and just say, okay, for example, I'm just saying how to shop online, right? People will be like, what is this one saying? Like, do you understand? Your topic must be catchy. Topic thing is Mr. Taiwo, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
your topic has to be amazing. Now do a little bit of research,
Oh, sorry,
right?
we lost your connection at a point.
Oh, okay. So
Yes.
what did I say last?
Where you mentioned Mr. Taiwo was where we
Okay.
disconnected.
So I said Mr. Taiwo is very good at, this topic thing. So make sure that your online course has a catchy header, a catchy topic, something that would gain the interest of people and also solve a problem for them. Right? So for example, you can say how to prepare baby natural formula. I gave that I said something about that when I talk about cooking classes and all that. You can do a course on that. Now that course it can even be pre-recorded. So you'll be in your house, the way I'm speaking now, you're speaking to yourself, you're recording, you're probably mixing one thing or the other, telling people how to go about it. And after recording, there are platforms you can sell these courses on. What are the courses? The videos that you've recorded. Some people would say they don't want to do online video courses, they want to write, and they put together documents that people can actually read through and ask them questions, maybe put them in a support group and all that. So there are different things you can do. If you're a mom who is good with physical home exercises, for example, you can say, okay, moms that are struggling with body confidence issues, moms that don't know how to style themselves, moms that want to have a flat tummy after childbirth. Okay, this is what you can do. I have a course on how to get your body back after childbirth. Trust me, a lot of moms will rush to take that class because I know lots of women are struggling with body confidence, especially after childbirth. So make sure that your course is something that people are searching for. Don't just write out anything and say, come and buy a course. No, and you must have a structure in place. Tell them, oh, I'm going to put you together in a support group. So we'll be having probably a live session once a week, depending on the duration of how you want to put it. And then you can ask me live questions if you like, or you can have accountability and all that. Just something that can help people after learning your course. They know where to go to ask questions, and you sell.
Wow.
You will definitely sell. More example, if you are good at braiding, you can say how to braid hair. A lot of people are in the it was jackpot season, like I think it has even reduced now. That's some months ago and last year it was jackpot season.
Yes.
And a lot of moms who probably had access to good salons here, help here, when they went over there, they had to start doing things by themselves.
Yeah.
The ones who have daughters don't know how to take care of their hair, because if you want to go and be paying, for example, $100 to make hair, many of Nigerian people, they were converting it to naira, and it was choking them at the point. Imagine you thought, I know somebody. Trust me when I say I know somebody, because it's my field, so I'm always online. I know what's going on. And she was teaching people how to braid hair. And a lot of moms signed up for her course.
Online?
And a lot of people came back, gave testimonials. I did my daughter's hair. She carried it to school. They were so happy. She didn't even have to beg for reviews, because they were happily giving it to her. Why? She solved a problem. She even taught moms how to braid their own hair by themselves. She was like, set the mirror in the front, set the mirror at the back, do this and do that. And people were helping and saving that money. That's those dollars and pounds that they would have thrown away. So that is an example. Right? Yes. You can do that easily. Wow. You have a camera phone. Don't wait till you buy one iPhone 34 Plus or the rest of them. You have something in your hand that you can use. Now, years back, when I wanted to transition into my career, when I was doing 9 to 5, I was a bit confused. I spoke to one of my mentors, and she told me only one word, and that word changed my life. She said, Sandra, you have what you need to make wealth. You have it in you. You have to just find yourself. And the word seemed very cliche at the time, but I took it and I sat down. So what about me? One thing is, I probably am not very good at, for example, cake making, all those bead making, with craft stuff. I'm not good at it. When it comes to my brain, I know how to put my brain to work to get me whatever it is that I want. So I sat back and I was like, okay, I don't have the handcraft skills. What skill do I have? What skill can I actually develop? And that brought me where I am today. So this is not about me, but that's just an example, right? So always look inside you. There is definitely something that you can do. If you're good with social media, I teach people how to run ads. Every day people are running ads. Wow. I took over a client's account some years back, and I saw how much she was spending on ads. And she was complaining to me that she was not making sale. And I felt so bad, because she was just dashing them free money. I had to tell her, like, can you please calm down and let's just do like an internal audit and know what is going on with your business. And after the whole thing, we found out where the loopholes were, we filled it, we fixed it. I also taught her how to run ads. If you're good at teaching people how to run ads, high converting ads. So imagine I was putting a course out. I would not go and say how to run ads on Instagram. No. I would say something like how to run high converting meta ads. Or how to run ads.
That's power of copywriting. How to write.
Exactly, right? That's why you see people frustrated and say, I put out a course, nobody paid for it.
Wow.
You do know how to practice. Packaging is key in everything you're doing. Packaging well, like it's a lot of people sometimes you will see very big, huge topics, and when you enter into the course, you'll be like, who sent me here? But you've paid and it doesn't concern them. Now, I'm not telling you to be dubious. Please always give value.
Yes.
I'm not trying to tell you how powerful it is when it comes to using copywriting to get what you want to get. So make sure that your online courses are catchy. I don't want to dwell too much on it. So now people they want to live long. They've seen that sufferhead is too much in this life. So they want to live very long. If you know people who are vegetarians who say, nothing concerns me red meat again. I don't want cancer. I don't want this. The market for it is there. If you are good at putting together recipes for vegetarians or this or that, or how, people like me, who like meat, who like all these things. You want to tell us how we can easily convert to vegetarians and live a longer life or something. If you're good at it, put a course together. And I'm not yet there, sure, but people who want to do it will come online and buy.
In fact,
right? But there's something I want to say before I go ahead, please.
Okay.
In all these things I'm saying, there's something you must make sure that you do. Do not sell a course without having anybody asking for it. So what we say usually is don't sell to create, and don't create to sell to create. Make sure that you have put out a teaser. look at how people are responding to it. Now, if I wanted to sell how to, I want to say, okay, I want to put out an online course, how to um, run high converting meta ads, I will put out a flyer for it and get people to start paying. I'll tell them between 1 to 2 weeks, you get to pay 5,000 naira, for example. And after that 2 weeks, it goes up to 10,000 naira. The response that I get will now spur me to use 2 weeks to create that course when people start paying. Now, imagine I already spent hours and hours, set camera, burnt fuel to on generator to create the course, and I put it out, and nobody bought from it.
Mm.
It will frustrate me, right? So
Yeah.
always make sure that you create to sell.
Yeah, I think I need to buttress your point at this point.
All right, please
Now,
go ahead.
in like you said, a lot of people just have an idea. You know,
Yes.
I think 2 weeks ago I did a course. I did a video, business
Okay.
ideas versus business opportunities.
Yes,
There
I
are
saw it.
differences between both subjects. There's a difference between business idea and business opportunity. And what most of us usually do is that we copy businesses or business ideas or business. We copy without doing our own due diligence, without making research. Like you mentioned earlier, that get the pain point of your target audience. Now, what Sandypreneur is trying to say is that before you create any course, make sure you do a survey. In product design, we call it survey. And that survey, you don't need much people. Just look for 5 to 6 or 7 people that you know that are going through the challenge or the pain point that you want to solve, the problem you want to solve. Then ask them, put a survey to them and say, oh, help me out. What are the challenges you are facing? What are the things? Okay, yesterday I posted something on my social media platform, and I asked, by Richard Branson. It says business ideas are like buses. There will always be another one that will come. If one goes, another one will come. So I now try to engage my audience. I said, do you believe that business idea opportunities are like buses? And some people I'm beginning to get responses. And from that, I'm tweaking because I'm coming up with a product to help people on how to tap into business opportunities. So I'm beginning to get responses and now say, oh, I think I need to go back to my drawing table. So most of the time, the problem that we face, we creators, is that we think, oh, this idea is good, it will fly, and you will see that you are just creating something that people will not buy. And that's what Sandypreneur is trying to tell us, that don't create what will not sell. Focus on the problem. When you focus on the problem, money will flow to you. Money will flow to you. So that's a good one. That's a good one. I'm enjoying your session.
Thank you so much.
I feel like I can become a woman now, so that I will switch to all these ideas that you're sharing with us.
The one thing is that men can still, they can still actually take some of these ideas and run with it. So
absolutely,
either way, it's a win. Yes.
Good.
So before I go to the next one, I just want to say, when it comes to the online courses, so another thing you can do is teach a live class. So you can have people live and you teach them. Use platforms like Zoom or Telegram or the rest of them that you can record. While you're teaching them, you're recording. All you need to do is just sit down and keep selling the replay. As far as that class is excellent and is good, you sell replay till you're tired. And the replay won't take any energy from you, right? So let me not spend too much time. The next one is online challenges. Now, a lot of people have problems with implementation. A lot of people have taken courses. I have a lot of them come to me every day because I actually have an accountability group. Also, I organize challenges too, online challenges to help people to implement. So people say, I want to learn how to create content. They go and buy courses on content and they don't still create that content. Right? People say, I have a goal for the second half of 2024. I've written down my list, and they don't still act on those action points to help them to achieve their goals. Now, that is where you come in. You can organize online challenges. You can say, okay, for example, I'm having a 4 days or a 14 days workout challenge. If you want to lose 10 kg or you want to lose 5 kg, we're going to have a challenge. What does it entail? You bring people together in a group. You make sure that you hold them by the hand. to ensure that they actually implement what they've said they want to do. That is one major challenge. Procrastination is a pain point. It's a problem. A lot of people have not moved from point A in the past 6 months of 2024 because of procrastination.
So that
it's a problem,
like,
and there is
that idea is like an accountability partner stuff. Or
exactly something around that. It's a challenge, right? It's a challenge. So you bring them together, and bringing them together will help to ginger them too. Because when you see somebody who has the same procrastination issues like you, she's up and doing because she's following what the coach said, or she's doing what the coach said. You will also be gingered to do yours too. So that's something you can do. Another example is 5 days copywriting challenge. You say, I want to be a copywriter, I want to put my skills, and you don't write anything. You are not writing anything. You are not sending anything out. No blog post up, nothing. How do people know how good you are? So those are just examples I'm trying to give that you can actually leverage on challenges to get your money, right? And you don't have to leave your house to do it. You just sit down and use the internet to get it done.
People are cashing out online, oh, my sister. People are cashing out online, my sister.
Cashing out on a regular. The challenges, for example, I've done so many. I have content challenges that I do every quarter, and the response is always amazing. And you see people giving testimonials, and testimonials will just keep selling, and people will keep joining when you announce again. So take advantage of it, right?
Yeah.
And I also shift from the online, but I want to end with, I'm not ending yet.
Okay.
Number 6, this is number 6, right? Is group coaching.
Okay.
Now, what is group coaching? It is not exactly a challenge. Now, group coaching is more inclusive. Group coaching is broad. What does it entail? It entails you bringing people together to teach them, and then you now hold them accountable. So, for example, now, like I'm teaching you how to create your online courses. And after teaching you how to create your online courses, I would hold you accountable till you create that online courses. So it's like a blend of online courses and online, and challenges or accountability together. So a lot of people sign up for group coaching on different levels for different topics. I mean, call it anything, right? Some people.
Wow. Oh, network. Let's wait for my guest.
Join group.
Okay, she's back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you lose me?
Yes, you are back. I think the network went.
What did I say last? Sorry.
That group coaching, some people, taking them by hand,
DIY, exactly.
Do it yourself and stuff like that.
All right, yes. So that was about the I talked about group coaching. I said group coaching just is like a fusion of online courses and then online challenges. So it's just you bringing people together, you teach them how to do something, and then you make sure that they do that thing by themselves before you let them go. So I said I saw recently someone was group coaching new moms how to handle toddler tantrums, and I was amazed. I was like, okay.
What is thunder? What did you call it?
Toddler tantrum. So when you have a child that probably is 2 years, 3 years, at that age where they don't stay in a place, they cry, then the mother's mental health is literally at the edge.
In our own case, they used to tie one wrapper at our bum or waist. They will now tie.
So now we're in this time when people are saying gentle parenting, you don't scold, you don't do this. So the moms who want to go with gentle parenting are having a hard time dealing with their toddlers. So somebody's actually putting together and say, okay, I can teach you how to deal with them without scolding, without shouting, and then you can help to preserve your own mental health. And people are signing up for it.
That's awesome. Wow.
And at the end of the course, they will say, okay, so we're having this challenge. For the next 1 week, no mom is going to scold her child. At the end of the one, people are saying, oh, wow, I can't believe I can stay 1 week without scolding my child or spanking my child. And the coach has made the money. So you will have to determine. There are different group coaching. Some are coaching pregnant women. Sorry, please, my lights went off.
Okay.
Some people are coaching pregnant women. Please pardon me. Let me fix my lights. I don't know what is wrong with it. Some people are teaching pregnant women how to prepare for childbirth. So if you're a mom that is experienced, You can decide to start coaching people how to prepare for childbirth, right? Depending on
Seriously?
what it is you want to teach them about.
Wow.
So these are some things you can actually do when it comes to you can coach teenagers how to prepare for jam. You can coach new what do you call them again? Those that just left school, how to choose the right career path. And then
Okay.
you can completely say, okay, we're going to do a job hunt for like 2 weeks or 1 week, and the rest of them depends on how you package your coaching program to get people on it. Now, coaching program, I must say at this point, is actually longer. It's not actually a one-off thing, just like maybe your life challenges of 3 days. So it's really like something that goes for like a month, maybe 2 weeks. So it just depends on what you want to do.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
That's
So I'll be
awesome.
going. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm with you.
All right. So I'll be going over to the seventh one,
Okay.
and that one is ebook publishing. Now, forget the fact that we're still in the ages or the times of AI, Chat GPT, and the rest of them. People are still using ebooks. Now, if your ebook sells value, if your ebook offers value, they will still buy. All you need to do is package knowledge into a PDF format and make sure that it's solution driven. The information there, make sure that it's solving a problem. Make sure it's something that can help people to put together what they want to do.
Mm.
You can put together, if you are good at exportation, food stuff exportation, for example, you can teach people how to export food stuff to the US, to the UK, to Canada. Since we have a lot of people that have jackpot and they are finding it difficult to eat what is over there, food exportation is something that is very, very, it's key right now and it's making a lot of money. So you can teach people how to do that, right? There are lots of how to list your business on Google, for example. You can write it into you can make an ebook on it. And the funny thing is that you don't need too much designing. It's a very simple platform. You can just design write your Word documents, put it into a PDF format to make sure that people don't, plagiarize or add to it or subtract from it, and then you sell it. Have a good design cover. If you can't do it, I guess something to be for you. And your ebook is ready. And you sell it and keep selling till you are tired, because you're not even printing anything. You're not printing hard copy. You're just selling the PDF format to people, right? So that's something you can do also.
Concerning
Sorry, I hope I'm not too fast, because I'm trying to meet up with time.
No,
Hope
no,
I'm not
no.
too fast. Let me know
Yeah,
if I'm
although
too.
we will be wrapping up very shortly, but I
Yeah.
think we can have another session with you. But however, you really blew my mind tonight with some of these ideas that you have shared so far. And when it comes to ebook publishing, it is something that it cannot die, despite the fact that there's the advent of AI, ChatGPT,
Yeah.
Perplexity, Copilot, name all the AIs out there.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't even know how to communicate with AI. Some people don't know how to communicate with, to effectively communicate with ChatGPT. Then that is another, it could be a course for someone. It could be an ebook that you can just write, prompt. There are prompts to develop anything. There's nothing you cannot do with prompt engineering. They call it prompt engineering. Don't mind that engineering. It's all about language. It's just about, the simple thing is like the language that the AI understand, just communicating with it. It's not about just typing. If you want to maximize the use of ChatGPT, you must understand prompt engineering. Remove that engineering, just the language or lingo. You understand?
Yes.
That like now, okay, if you know that you can design your business, you can develop your business plan, your framework, even generate ideas with ChatGPT. From like you said is 7 now. I've written down 9. Like there's an idea that you mentioned here. Yeah, there's an idea that you mentioned there about online wellness business. Is a huge business. Health problem has become one of the top selling products in the world.
Yes, especially young people now are having a lot of health issues, not only old people.
No, a lot of young guys now. And one of the problems that male now have is erectile dysfunction, libido problem, a lot of issues, high cholesterol, all these
high
things.
blood pressure.
high blood pressure. All these things
Yes.
are, when we went for the program at Lagos Business School, that was where we
Yes.
met anyway. That
Exactly.
woman that mentioned that she's an herbalist or something,
Yes.
Alago. When we were introducing ourselves, they asked her what's she into. She said, "I'm a lawyer by
I mean, how about
profession, but I'm also an herbalist."
the list?
People were
Yes.
laughing in the class, laughing at her that, "Oh, herbalist."
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Yes, I am an herbalist. I do
Exactly.
agbo, this concoction of a thing." And we're like, "Wow, this is," and that is a huge business. In fact, is a big
Huge
business
market,
for
yes.
someone there. A big business for
Exactly.
someone out there. Please, all these ideas that Sandypreneur shared with us, there are things that can turn you a millionaire gradually. Gradually, if you know how much those people that are selling agbo are making now,
Yes.
they are making money. They are making money.
Mhm.
So I think
They're
we're going to.
exporting it.
No,
They're
without
exporting
exporting,
now.
selling here, selling Nigeria
Yes.
market alone is a huge market,
It's
my
money.
sister, huge one. Thank you, Tobesti. Thank you, Sobesti. Yes, well done, woman of purpose. She's okay. Yes,
Thank,
so this woman is a woman of purpose. She's loaded.
thank
She's
you.
everywhere on the social media. Okay,
Thank
so
you so much. Okay.
so
Okay.
I hope we can have another session on how to develop some of these ideas and productize
Okay.
them. You
Step by
understand?
step.
Yeah,
Okay.
productize. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
just take one or two and do a practical session on how to develop, how to
Okay.
productize your idea. One of these
How
ideas,
to sell it. At the end of the day, cash
yes,
is king.
turn it to a product and how to
Yeah.
target audience and make money.
Okay.
And this can be
All
done.
right.
It is possible. So I
Yeah.
hope we're going to work on
Of
that.
course.
Let me also
Yeah,
give
work
you
on it.
time to give us two more business ideas, then we'll wrap it up.
Okay, so let me just do two more.
All right.
Okay, so let me round up
Okay.
because I'm supposed to have a session at 7:45.
Oh,
So I'm
sorry.
trying to be
Okay.
ready. So yeah, this one I did mention it a little bit at the beginning, so I just want to go into it more. Is drop shipping. Now you may not have capital, but you can sell for people who have the capital to stock goods from your location, from your own space. All you need to do is brand your business page or your business account online, make it look very, very credible. Go have a, you can even go to the major market, depending on the city or the town where you are, have an agreement with those who sell and tell them, okay, you'll be giving me live pictures. The funny thing is you don't have to go to the main market now. I think a lot of these manufacturers, even wholesalers, importers, they have Telegram groups, WhatsApp groups now. You can join those groups,
Wow.
get live pictures, get videos that don't have watermarks from them. You sell, market it on your own platform. When you sell those things, you don't need to even leave your house. Just communicate with them and tell them so and so person, pay them for the products, keep your profits. They do the whole delivery thing for you, and you make your cool money. Let me shock you. Many of the big brands that you're seeing online, apart from those ones that post container and rest of them, many of those ones that post amazing things, have a lot of followers, majority of them are still drop shippers. Yes, even the ones that tell you that come and pre-order from me, they are still drop shippers. They don't have these goods. They have only had an agreement with maybe people on Alibaba.com or China or wherever and tell them, okay, I'll be bringing wholesalers to you. This is my cut, blah, blah, blah. And that is it. So don't look down on yourself. Don't look down on your humble beginning. Don't say, because my husband has not bought me a full container of goods, I won't marry him again. Don't follow what you're seeing online, because a lot of people is packaging.
Yes.
Packaging. Now, I'm a business coach and I get to deal with businesses on a regular basis. I can tell you that packaging is what is selling a lot of people. Drop shipping is a very excellent business model. Low risk factor. You are not stocking any goods. Whether they buy, no problem. They don't buy, you're not having any losses, right? You may have one or two delivery issues here and there sometimes. That one is normal. And even wholesalers and retailers, they have those issues, but they want to make good money from it. I don't want to dwell too much on that because of time. And the last one I want to say now is, let me just, I have two, but let me just put them together. Number one, daycare. Number two, after school lessons. Now, I mentioned that a lot of families are busy now. People don't have time to sit down with their children to do assignments. You will be shocked. They don't have that time. Now, you can decide to start doing online classes, online after school classes. What will be your objective and your goal? help busy moms get their children's homework done. All you need to do is, at the end of the day, maybe you can say your own class will be by 5 or by 4:30 or 6 p.m. What did you learn today? Mom, please, can you please send me the slides? You guide the children on how to get their homework done. Or you give them extra classes depending on what the parents want. On the other hand, daycare, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom, you have time, you have space, you can tell busy moms that go to work early in the morning to come and drop their children with you. You are excellent at taking care of children. You don't have paper body to go and wound somebody's child. If you're good, because my hand is not there, if you're good with states, you can take care. I had, let me just round up with the example. One of my cousins that jackpot, she didn't jackpot when this jackpot thing became a thing because she's gone a long time ago. But I think things didn't go the way she wanted it to go at that time, and the job she was supposed to go to didn't work out. So they were, her, what they call that thing, visa something was expiring, and she didn't have anything to do. What she did was when she went to her church, she just told people that, okay, I do this. Okay, I think she didn't have work permit at the time, so she couldn't work at places where she was supposed to work. But she went to her church and she told people that, okay, you that people that are working, I have this particular house. I know that abroad childcare is hot cake. People are literally looking for where to drop their children. And she started picking your people's children low key because she wasn't registered, right? But they trusted her because she was like a church member and she was making a lot of money. From there, she had to find a way, do one or two things, and she got her visa renewed. And that is abroad. So over here, you can do the same thing. There is a wide market for daycare, for childcare, even here in Nigeria. If you're good at it, you have a clean space, 1 or 2 times you can start getting people to come. I know a very big childcare brand. I will not mention their name here. They started off like that, and now they have branches everywhere. They sponsor programs everywhere, but they started very, very small. So if you can do that, that's amazing. Oh, my light has sent me packing. Wow. Okay.
Thank you.
That's amazing, right?
Thank you.
I'll round up with that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, yes. I can see your comment. What an impactful session. Thank you so much. Awesome session. Thank you so much. All right. So let's give it up. Let's give it up to Sandypreneur. I think I flow with your brand name anyway. I am flowing with your brand name. So let's give it up to her tonight. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, your knowledge with us. It's been a wonderful one, and that, like I said, okay, my friends are sending you thank you message. Thank you. We love you, and hope, like I said, let's see how we can come up with a session where we'll take them. It's going to be like a challenge, but not full challenge like that. We'll now pick
step by step.
Yes, a business idea, step by step, the next thing that you can do. And for those that are interested, we can now show them how to go about it, and I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful one. So let me allow you to go and rest. I know you've had a very busy day, and you also have another session.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Thank you for having me, everyone.
How can our audience connect with you? Let's know how they can connect with you.
All right. So I lost my own page some a while ago on Instagram, but I'm back there now. I'm at the Sandypreneur, THE Sandy, SANDYPRE. Oh.
Don't worry, just talk.
All right, so I'm the Sandypreneur on Instagram. Okay. If you want to reach me on LinkedIn, I'm Sandra Ogbuso. On WhatsApp, 08100317799. I have a group of women in business. If you want to join my group, it's free to join us. You can send me a message on WhatsApp. Oh, my lights.
Okay, thank you so much. So please go to Instagram if you want to connect with her. Type the Sandypreneur. Sandra instead of Sandra. It's Sandy, then Preneur.
Sandy.
Yes, Preneur on IG, and you connect with her. She's very active on Instagram, and she's doing a wonderful woman. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Do have a wonderful...
Have a beautiful weekend.
And
bye.
You too. Thank you. So, audience, I hope you got value for your time tonight. And like I promised, I'm going to bring her back, and then we're going to pick a business idea or 2 business ideas and show you how to productize business idea or turn that business idea to a service. And I hope you get value for that from that session also. Thank you so much for everyone that connected tonight. We appreciate you. And please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, you can see that it is value loaded channel, and we promise to be doing this on a weekly basis. By next month, we'll be coming up with another entrepreneur that he will be teaching us something else about business development, entrepreneurship in Africa and the likes. So please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, I am begging you now, please subscribe, and also this video, share it with a woman. You know why? If you empower a woman, you are empowering a nation. That is the idea. If you empower a woman, you are empowering a nation. That is one thing about women. They are good at entrepreneurship. A lot of women are good at managing money. They are good at setting up business and running a business. Yes, 90% of women are good at that. They are better than men in running businesses. And that is what brought this idea. That is what ignited this idea. And I hope to do more. I and my team, we are working on bringing some women again to help our women so that this Emiloko administration, we need to empower more women now. You understand? Thank you, Tobesti. Baba Oyat, appreciate you. Adeola S. Thank you also. Thank you for joining us. So on this note, we'll call it a day and see you again next week, next Saturday. But before then, I'm going to drop another new video latest on Tuesday. So watch that video. It's going to help you. It's going to help your pocket. It's going to help your bank account. See you next time. Bye-bye.